What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, fellow prospectors? Welcome back to the show. So check it out. This is going to be kind of a laid-back stream, but I've got some ground rules. I'm going to be starting from level 0, no base, new prospect on sticks is the goal. The open world of sticks is not recommended for new players, and because I'm starting out at level 0, it's going to be challenging for sure, but no base, nothing on the planet that can help me that's already built. We're just going to jump right in. Gonna name this my sticks. I'm gonna go 2.0. Oh, already in use. 2. That way I can delineate from my other saves. So I do have heaps of gear, as you can see here. And I've decided I'll take items with me. But if I'm taking them with me, they're not going to be full. So for example, I have like a tank here. It's got partial full, or this is full. I'm not going to take any of that stuff. I'm just going to take some simple items with me that are not filled. So I'll have to fill it on planet. I'll take knife, pickaxe, axe, no armor. I think it'd be rad to have a sickle that actually collects seeds if I have one here. I do not, so we're gonna have to do without it. I've got a few sickles in here, but as far as I know, I don't think they actually collect any seeds. No, they don't. Yeah, no. Okay, and we have just the plain Envir suit. I suppose I could swap that out. I do have one with the food and water slot, as well as the oxygen slot, but only one module. So I'll do the dose up. And then I think I'll take... I don't think I'll do an armor. I'll do the bow. Take the bow with us. And then just the simple survival backpack. And then I'll grab a stack of arrows that are in here. Possibly. No, we're going to craft arrows on planet. That looks like that's basically it. Everything else we're going to have to source. I'm not going to let myself take any of this fancy stuff. The only gadget that I want to have with us is going to be a deep vein or deep mining ore scanner. That way when we find a location to actually set up, we can know what's available around us. And then I'm going to be starting over in the Riverlands. I think I'm going to start here and just kind of meander my way down until we find something that looks like home. Try and survive somehow. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. The intent of this stream, like I said, is just to kind of have like a laid back, chill vibe. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold back though. I'm gonna dive straight in, head first. We're in our dropship here. Just kind of take a look around. This is always an exciting moment. I feel like it's always so yeah, it just kind of rekindles the love for the game when you start off at absolutely nothing. So I'm excited.
First things first, if you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
Okay, so we are down on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. So I think the first thing I want to do is just start grabbing resources. I definitely don't have much that I can craft right now. And so I think I'm just going to start with just gathering resources. Yeah, it's always exciting starting off a brand new persistent map. There's like no buildings, nothing here, no base. Just me and everything on me. And starting at level 0, it definitely has its challenges, I'll be honest. But I think we'll be okay. Gonna gather all these resources here. All the fiber. Okay, so let's just get a lay of land here. Big lake. I usually build around lakes. I kind of want to build next to a stream this time. Let's see. Okay, so we're all the way up here. I'm just gonna kind of meander my way down. I really like the prospect of building somewhere in here. I'm gonna drop just a little waypoint there and kind of make my way in that direction now. I'm so excited for this prospect. I'm trying to think of like what kind of base layout I want to do. Obviously, we don't have any tech tree points unlocked, so starting out, we're gonna have to be kind of picky and choosy about what we do with our tech points. I might be able to craft just a couple of stone arrows at this point. Nope. I totally forgot. Yeah, there's like nothing. Yeah, so it's behind. I have to unlock the wood bow and then the stone arrow if I want arrows. So we're just gonna keep gathering resources at this point. It's like always fun to go back to the basics and like realize the grind that's required. I can start throwing the oxide into my oxygen slot. That way I can at least start breathing air. That'll be nice. Got some buffalo here. No wolves yet. That's nice. We can grab some of this coffee though. We can whip up a coffee here in a little bit. Let's see. I think you need 6 of them. So 7 should work just fine. Grab some of these soybeans. We can always cook those up. And there's level 1. Okay. So we gotta be kind of picky with these. I'm gonna go probably campfire, bedroll, and then with the remaining 2 I'm gonna do wood bow, stone arrow. That way I can at least start crafting arrows. Ooh, let's just do 10 for now. I'd like to jump into bone arrows sooner than later. But for now at least we have the bow crafted. Can I take this guy? Probably not. Yeah, this map in particular, it is gorgeous. I love that there's like rivers, like the Riverlands just everywhere. I forget, like having no stamina is kind of rough. Let's see if we can get some food buffs going here. Probably not because nothing's cooked, but got just a couple of food buffs going. Once I can find like an easy, simple target to take out, it'll help not just with experience. Hunting is probably the best way, unless you're like boosting by just crafting the same items over and over again. There's not really a good way to level up really quickly. Always need oxide. Grab some of these. And then we definitely want to craft this contact device so we can start jumping into either simple operations or just any mission really that will help give us some resources. Okay, let's get around this right here. There's a geyser down there. I think it'd be kind of rad to build next to a geyser. Is there any river down there though? No, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to like have a go at the geyser, get some enzymes going, make some decorations. And I'm honestly just gonna see how far I can get in the stream. The last stream that I did, the power went out, and so I just lost connectivity entirely. It was rough. And it was only out for, you know, just a moment, but the stream cut out. So that was kind of a bummer. I figured since I have time right now, I would just hop in and do a quick stream. Just check things out. Yeah, this area is gorgeous. Mountain range is really nice. The only issue, I guess, if you're close to the foot of the hills or the mountain range, you have to wait a little longer for that sun to come up. So we don't want to build in the shadows, because if we get solar power at some point, that's going to be an issue. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer to the waypoint that I set up. I do like these riverlands. I'm hoping for like, I don't know, I was thinking like a little island out in the lake as like a temporary base. We definitely want to do some sort of crafting though here soon. Let's sort this real quick. Okay. And if we can get a fire going, it'll be useful to get some charcoal so we can start filtering out some water. We're getting a little bit closer to where I was thinking of looking as like a potential base build. I do like this area. I'm gonna check out these little islands right here and see if we can't use one of these as our potential base build. I forget what it's like having no skills unlocked. Like the swimming speed, the stamina, it's all gone. It's so crazy to go back to level 0 and just remind yourself what it's like. Okay. So these islands are kind of rad. That one looks relatively flat. This one is a bit close to things. It is bigger though, which, I mean, having real estate is nice. Oh. Piranhas. Okay, there's a couple of buffalo right there. So this does have food on it. There's wheat, more coffee, a couple of pumpkins. This wouldn't be a bad place to build, certainly. And there are trees right here on the island as well that we could use initially. Sulfur, silica, stone. Let's check out this island over here. It's almost noon in game right now, so we don't want to take too long finding a place for a temporary... Ooh, I see a deep mining deposit of some sort. Maybe oxide? Yep, oxide. Okay, we do have rain coming. Not too worried about it though, it's just a tier 2 storm. I think we'll be okay right now. Unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do with oxide. I suppose there's the volatile substance that you can make, but outside of that, there's really not a lot you can do with it. It's useful for breathing in the beginning of the game, obviously. I'm kind of digging the idea of this island here. Just gonna clear it up a little bit. And I think I can probably build, this place is relatively flat. I can probably build here. Get our little base going. I don't know if there's any nearby caves. I think there might be one in that direction. I should have brought a cave scanner with us, but I don't know that you can. So I'm gonna knock down these trees here and start getting some wood. Whoa, that was easy. Oh, I forget you have to pick these up by hand. I don't remember which skill you have to unlock to get that ability, but that is definitely a skill. Oh, well, that was weird. I wonder if I can drop this tree on this buffalo and get some free meat. I don't think it really did much to him. He didn't seem to mind it all that much. That was, interesting. Okay, so unfortunately I can't even craft the shelter yet because I don't have it unlocked. So just bear that in mind. Oh. I wonder if I can take out... Oh, so I can take this guy for sure. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I don't want to do that over encumbered. Let's drop 7 stone and this partial stack. I'm still over encumbered. Can I drop half? Wow. Let's see here. Weight capacity, weight capacity, weight capacity. There we go. Okay, and I want to see if I can take this Komodo. Got him. Okay. This is our first real kill. Let's go ahead and take all that. Grab his bones. Okay. So let's take a look at the tech tree and see how far we'd have to get. So really we just need the one. Oh, our trees are already falling down the island. I don't mind. It's just it would have been nice to be able to use some of this wood. Obviously. I might be able to hide myself in here. Just until the storm passes. Let's go into photo mode here. But I think this this location will be okay for our base build. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think we'll be just fine. And I want to say the cave was like this direction. I don't actually know if it's like already exposed or when you have to like mine your way into. But I'm thinking it's like that direction. So I think this is going to be a good spot. Once this storm passes, we'll try and get some more experience points. I may even be able to take this buffalo. I'm going to try and go into like sneak mode. If I can crouch. Okay, got the baby. And we just leveled up. It's always nice when things work out the way you hope. Okay, so I'm going to do a take all for now. I think I can take it all. Same thing. Okay. Yeah, I forget that, like, one of the skills is how much damage your knife does too. Bone collector. I think that's... Is it combat? It is combat. So there's just attack speed and then damage. So we have 2 points available only. Yeah, it's always tricky to know what to do with your perk points. I'm gonna go attack speed and then damage. Ooh, wear rate would also be nice. I'll go damage for now though. And then in the solo points, I'm gonna do probably maximum stamina. And then I'm gonna do health. I think is the goal, so that should help a little bit. Okay, so the storm's starting to pass. Let's go ahead and unlock the base building set. And then I'll save my last perk point. I don't know what we'll need yet. I would really like to do the basic water purifiers. But before we do that, I think we should just set up a temporary base before things get too crazy. I can start picking up this wood now, since we're crafting. Okay, so let's go ahead and break ground. Can I toss this here? And I'd like to do... Let's do 4. And then I'd like 8 walls. And that'll be a good start. So this seems relatively flat here. Can probably use this space. Let's go ahead and clear this tree out of our way. I think this would be a good spot. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's grab this tree here as well. Yeah, it's always funny, like going back and realizing how much is like behind a skill or a tech tree point. You have to be pretty selective in the beginning, that's for sure. Okay. So this spot seems pretty clear now. Let's go ahead and get our post down. Thinking if we start about this height, we can page it down a little bit. This seems like the highest spot here. So if I put my corner, my back left corner here, right there. So I'm going to skip this one in the center and do this outside piece. Do one in the center here, and then do one here, and here. Okay, let's get our floor down. Perfect. And then our walls. I think I want to do a window in this back right corner. And then I'll do a solid piece here, solid piece there, solid. And I think this will be our doorway. Like so. Then let's do window here. And then I think I'd like just another solid piece there and there. Cool. Not too shabby. Let's get 4 roof pieces, which are really just the wood floor. I suppose we could do something fancier. I'm just curious what this will look like. Deploy. Okay, so we could give ourselves kind of a vaulted ceiling look. Let's do 3 more of those. It'll make it just feel a little bit bigger in the space, so the roof's not right on top of us. So we can do one there, here, and there. And then I think that piece is this guy. So that'd be 4 of those, I believe. Okay, so I can put one here, there, and then we'll flop it in the other direction for here and there. Okay. Gosh dang, that's not bad. We got our little base going. Let's get a door on, shall we? A couple windows going. Oh, I don't think I can make windows yet. Let's do another ramp. Get some stairs going for the front of our base. Stairs. Awesome. Well, that feels pretty homey. Oh, I think I'm going to swap the direction that the door opens. So the way to do that is you would deploy your door, and then you just look to either direction and it changes where the handle goes. So I want it to swing this way when I open the door. It is a bit dark in here. I think it'd be nice to get a torch going for our exploration at night, because I don't know how far we'll get as is. So I think my last perk point I'm going to use on unlocking the torch, which is here. Wood rag torch. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and craft that guy now. And that'll help to keep it a little bit bright in here too, so it works out really well. Okay, so with what we have, can I craft... Yeah, I have enough for the campfire. Let's go ahead and do that now. And I think I'm going to put it here in the front, next to this window, for proper ventilation. I'm thinking right there would work just fine. And then let's toss our meat in. We got a stack of wood, but I think I want to start using these sticks. We have a ton of sticks on us, and we need a lot of charcoal very soon. I'm going to toss a full stack of sticks, possibly 2. That should be good. And then I'll toss this other meat in there as well. Looks like we had a couple of plants go bad on us. I'll go ahead and drop that now. And then we do have our canteen. I wonder if I can boil that now and just make a bit of coffee with it. Okay, so to make coffee, you just add... Okay, so it's 5 coffee plants and your canteen of choice into the fire. Well, let's drop this guy. Already have meat going bad. I'm gonna pull this stack out so there's room in here. Our first piece of cooked meat. If I were to boil the water, does it purify it? It doesn't look like it does. Wow. Yes, so we'd have to make coffee if we want to drink this water. Okay. So I'm going to toss this guy in here with our coffee. And while that's boiling up, making ourselves some coffee there, I'm going to go ahead, go on a bit of a hunting spree here. Let's just craft as many of these arrows as we can with what we have. And we're just going to shoot anything and everything we can. I think the goal is to just hunt anything that moves at this point. Hopefully we don't run into any bears. I think that would be an issue at level 2. That'd be pretty challenging at the moment. We do have a crocodile. A couple of them actually. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to kill this guy. Oh, he's coming right up here. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a few of them. I'm scared. Oh! I might die. I might die. I don't have any stamina either. There's 3 of them. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Why did I go in the water? They're super fast in the water. Oh! I'm gonna die. I'm for sure gonna die. Yep, here we go. No shot. Yeah, I definitely saw that coming. Yes. Random location. Oh boy, that sounds fun. Another dropship coming in hot. Yeah, I actually forgot about the crocodile entirely. I should have just avoided it, to be honest. It's like kind of worse than a bear, because at least the bear you can shoot in the face. Oh, the fun of going back. Oh, that's fancy. Huh. Okay, let's consult the map here. Okay, so we're not terribly far. Ooh, more coffee. Okay, I don't want to drop and get hurt. I am still bleeding. I don't think I have anything for that either. We'd have to unlock the suture kit. And the suture kit requires, I want to say it's bone, fiber. Is it just bone and fiber? Let's go tech tree, suture kit, and leather. Okay. So we have all of that on our body. Question is, can we get back to our body? No issues. There's our dropship. Grab some oxide here. Really, I'm just gonna start holding down F as I run or walk. That way I just grab everything I can. Just gonna make my way back. There's another croc. No, thank you. I was hoping to get up onto a rock to just like shoot him with all those arrows I made. Because there's really nothing else you can do at this like early stage. You're just kind of cooked. This is also why they have that little disclaimer not to come here so early on. So I have like literally no way of defending myself. Put a stick in my hand. Oh, you can throw them. That's cool. I don't know that I knew that. Fetch. Wow, that was interesting. The physics on this planet are very different. What happens if you throw it at a deer? Oh. Wow, I'm really bad at throwing sticks. I don't think that did anything to him. Sped, you can't just like beat things with it. We can craft a torch, I suppose. Put that in our hands. Wood bow, arrows. There we go. I'm not completely helpless now. Make our way back towards my body. It's been a long time since I've used the wood bow out of necessity. Kind of curious how much real damage I can actually do with this thing. Probably shoot a couple of fish. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of a bad shot. There we go. Whoa. Can I turn those into... Can I eat these? Oh. Whoa. Ate them raw. That was a mistake. Oh, there we go. Okay, you can get some stealth shots in. That's not bad. Fortunately, I don't have my knife. Or the ability to craft one. So... But we do need the experience. I'll take that. Can I eat these? So I'm sick. I have like almost literally no stamina. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to hide out at the base once we get back for a bit. Just gonna keep gathering supplies while I can though. See if I can't get to level 3. Craft myself a suture kit here. It's kind of funny, man. Like, I have damn near 800 hours in this game. And it's like funny to go back and just see how how rough it is when you're not level 60 plus with the character you've had for, you know, a few hundred hours. It's like kind of a rude awakening, to be honest. It's like, oh, you think you've gotten good at the game, do you? Well, here's a nice reminder that you haven't. Some more watermelon, berries. If we had a kitchen bench of some sort, we could probably make the mixed fruit. Yeah, these waterfalls are gorgeous, though, I'll tell you that. Wouldn't be a bad place to set up a little base. Okay, it is getting pretty dark here. How far away are we? Getting pretty close. Not too bad. We are sick and afflicted. Just gonna keep grabbing fiber off the ground here. Just grabbing anything you can to get the experience, like literally anything. That wouldn't be a terrible place either. It's actually aesthetically pleasing. It's not bad. Stamina depletes really fast out here. I have like no stamina. Got a festering wound. Wow. I can't run, sprint. There's some experience. Not bad. We just need to level up to level 3. We're getting so close. I can see our base. So that's good. I'm just really hoping there's no crocs in the water. Or nearby. In general, we'd be pretty cooked. We'd be in a lot of trouble for sure. I'd basically be starting again from scratch. Really hoping there's no crocs. There's level 3. Thank goodness. This would be a really bad place to get caught. And I'm out of arrows. If I can just make it back. Do I have any stone? Trying to hit anything I can at this point. Just try to get the experience. Okay, our island's super close. If we can just get there, no crocs, we might, fingers crossed, make it and be okay. We're like one hit away from death. I think if that bird fell on me, I'd probably die at this point. Here we go. Home sweet home. Yeah, this base being this close to crocodiles, I think is gonna prove to be very challenging for us. So my body's just that way. Okay, so we do have... It went out. I didn't even finish. Interesting. Let's drop this. Give us that caffeine. I've got 26 arrows. I was hoping this would be done. I'm gonna kind of wait for this to cook for a little bit. It's nearly there. That'll give us something to drink, so we can get a modifier from that for sure. Here we go. Sweet. Okay. Tainted water? Contains coffee. We've been boiling it. We just got dysentery. Okay, so I thought when you boil it, like any water, it would be clean. But it's not. Well, we're gonna have to wait for that to go away. It's about 4 minutes. Can I eat this at least? We're gonna wait for that to pass. Can I get my body? Do I dare get my body? Is the question. I don't see any crocs. We might try it. I can see my body. I'm really hoping there's no crocs nearby, guys. That would prove to be very, very difficult for us. They're faster than us just walking. So in the water, it'd be a nightmare. Start dropping some of this stuff here. Okay, I got it all back. Now she needs to run back to my island before something comes to take me. Let's get some stones, make more arrows. There we go. So I'm curious if I can make the bedroll with what's on me already. Okay, let's see here. Crafting. I can. Oh, thank goodness. We can sleep. That might help our condition a little bit. Let's find out. And then we can set up a respawn point. Oh, okay. Things are looking up, at least. For food, I suppose I could just toss that into my food slot. Okay, we've got charcoal going. Super helpful. We're gonna need it. I'd go ahead and just dump this all out, to be honest. Empty container, look down and hold. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so our tech tree. I would like to get the crafting bench. That's level 10. Wow. Okay, so what else in tier 1 can we do? We can definitely do the basic water purifier. That would be nice. Let's do bandage, suture kit. I think that's going to be extremely necessary. And then I am ill. I have festering wound, which is an anti-parasitic. So if we can craft the anti-parasitic paste, that would be good. And it requires sulfur, reed, and charcoal. So let's see if we can't do something about that. Okay, we got a little bit of stamina back, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and drop that guy. Just do some inventory management here. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking it would be really useful to find some reeds right now. I think I saw some back that way. And then we can also start looking for a mine. Yeah, it's going to be pretty imperative that I build a bridge, I think, to get across all of this. Because I think swimming with with that many crocodiles is not going to be a good idea for anyone. So okay, I'm looking for reeds. It's going to be like a tall, honestly it kind of looks like lavender. Might as well start grabbing these. I know we're going to need them at some point. Can I take this Komodo? Okay, so reeds typically grow near water. And then I want to keep my eye out for a cave too, so I think I'm going to head towards the foot of this hill. I loosely remember listening about the cave location being here in the brief just before I dropped down to Prometheus. Or excuse me, Styx. I think Prometheus would have been much worse situation. Can I take this guy? Sweet. Okay. So I'm thinking the cave will be somewhere in here. And I'm just keeping an eye out for reeds and what may be a cave. I see lots of lily here. Tea bush. Some yeast. What if I can take this Tyrannus? That's all going to help towards our experience, so that's nice. Grab some resources here. Yeah, lots of lily over here, but I don't see any reeds. Yeah, the only place I remember seeing them was like right where we spawned. Is that a jaguar? No way, dude. That could have been really bad for us. Yeah, I think the goal is to just hunt anything and everything until we're at a good spot level-wise. I'm going to take this entire node of oxide here. I'm just really hoping to avoid bears as long as humanly possible. That'd be a rough day for us for sure. Okay, what don't I need? Can drop the meat for now, that's for sure. And I can't craft anything really, substantially at least. Got some arrows going though. 117 of them, that'll be nice. I think I'm gonna grab some sulfur. I do remember hearing that we would need it. And we're over encumbered. I'm dropping stone. We do have a lot of sticks on us too, as well as bone. Okay. Now all we need is the lily. If I can just find some lily, we can get rid of that modifier sooner rather than later. And then we'll just do some hunting as we walk around. There's our geyser. Another deer. Little baby deer. More lily, another jaguar. We definitely don't want to get caught by surprise by one of those guys. That would be a really bad day for us. I'm just dreading the idea of a bear even right now. Either one of those would be bad. Bad, bad. Okay, so this is about the area I thought I saw some reed. There it is. Perfect timing. Okay. I don't know how much of it I'll need. If I find any more, I suppose we could grab it, but I bet we have enough. 12? Yeah, it's probably enough. So all we would have needed now would be the charcoal, which we've got that back at base. Can I take that guy? Not bad. What about that buffalo back there? Decent experience, not bad. Oh, there's more reed. Is that Tyrannus way back there? Oh, I hit him, but he's not dead. He's coming for us. He's pretty angry. Ow. This thing can really move. There's level 4. Okay, let's take a... Oh, was that a wolf? Okay. Let's take a look at our tech tree here. I think antibiotic paste would be good. I think an armor would be nice, that's for sure. We could do storage, I suppose. I think armor would be nice. It's just bones and leather, which we have both of those. And I'm going to save that last point. As far as talents go, I think wear rate of knives would be nice. Survival. Yield from butchering. Maximum stamina. Okay, we have a few points. So I'm going to do 1 on that. Movement speed while carrying. Leather into rope. Additional health. We'll spend 1 on that. I think I might do wear rate of knives. I just want my knife to last as long as humanly possible. And then we have 1 point here. So I would like to do stamina might be helpful, but I think just more stamina so we can honestly just run for our life. Like, I think that's the whole goal right now. That's where we're at. It's just, can I run for my life? Something's aggroed. Oh, it's a rabbit. I missed? There we go. Just gonna shoot everything I can with all these arrows we got. Whatever we can do to level up. Let's see if we can craft that bone armor. Oh wow, these are expensive. Okay, so we got the head armor, chest armor, and the arm piece as well. I don't think we'll have enough for the legs and feet just yet. But so far so good. I guess we have a point for taking bones now at least. Okay, I'm gonna head back towards our base here. Oh. We just spooked everything in the area. Sometimes though, they come right back if you just take your time. Be kind of sneaky about it. They might just come walking back in your direction. Problem is, I don't want to be in this thick brush if there's a bear nearby. That would be pretty chaotic. Just bump a bear. Can we get any food modifiers going? Okay. Looking pretty good. I think I can take the chamois. I'm gonna want his bones. Take it all. There we go. And I think I can craft... Okay, so just the feet armor for now. It looks like we need 40 if we want to craft the leg armor. But the leg armor is all that's left. So, honestly, not too bad. We're one piece away from having a complete armor set. Not bad for level 4, you know? Not sure how this guy died, but he is dead. This could have been me from earlier. Oh, there's another jaguar. Oh, please don't see me. Oh, he's gonna aggro on me. Great. Okay. Oh. This should be the last of the bones we needed. I believe anyway. Yep, perfect. Now we have a full set of armor. I'm gonna go ahead and craft the suture kit and basic bandage, a few of those. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use our suture kit now. Sweet. So for the next 24 minutes, we'll have that negative modifier for their festering wound. But at least we've cured our problem. And I can use the charcoal back at base to hopefully build this anti-parasitic paste. And we can be healed. We can be back to normal-ish, I suppose. Okay, I believe base is just back there. I can kind of see the roof now. I just just don't want to run into any crocs. Those things are tanks. There's really nothing I can do against them right now either, unfortunately. Kind of seems like I'm just a little baby deer to a croc. Just cracking open a little wheel cheese here, don't mind me. Okay, if I can just head back to our little island, seek some shelter. Okay, are there any crocs nearby? I don't see any at the moment. I think we'll be okay to hop through the water. Let's do it. Famous last words, I suppose. Just in time for the storm. Oh. Okay. Home sweet home. Okay, and with this charcoal, we should be able to make our paste now. So I'm going to do a few of these. We might as well as. Okay, let's go ahead and use it. So that shaved some time off, but didn't remove the modifier entirely. Festering wound. Counter with antiparasitics not removed on death. Huh. Do I use another one? Does it go away? No. Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess there's that. Now we know. Okay, so in our tech tree, what is of like the most vital importance right now? I would say storage, but I'm not sure how good that would do us, given our circumstances. We have the ability to sleep, we can cook, we have shelter. I guess now, yeah, we're kind of just biding our time, aren't we? Until we hit level 5 and then level 10. So I think I am going to do storage. And then I'll craft this guy up now. Probably going to put it here next to my bed. Like so. And then we can offload some of the stuff in here. Coffee, the fur. We can definitely do the charcoal. Oh, actually. Oh, thank goodness. I'm really glad I checked to see if I could do this. Okay, so can I swap the wood for sticks? Reason for that is I should be able to place this in the water and start filtering us some water. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I definitely don't want to lose everything again. This would be really rough. This is going to be a tough fight. I really don't have it. I really just don't. I mean, if I could make bone arrows, maybe. I just really don't think we stand a chance at level 4. Oh, man. That was lucky. Okay. Level 4. Just killed my first croc. Let's go. Could have been a lot worse. I will take it. And we are pretty dang close to level 5, which means bow and arrows is on the way. Let's go ahead and place that basic water filter now. Like, I would do the rain catch, but we're so close to water, it really just doesn't make sense to do it. So if I can do this guy just here, I think that will work. And I'll just toss the charcoal we have on hand and start filtering water. So very soon we'll have potable water that won't give us dysentery. That will be very nice. And then we've got our food going pretty well here. Pretty happy with that. Let's toss some soybeans in after that meat's done cooking. Cook up some soybeans. I think reinforcing the base would be a good idea as well. We can do a beam in each corner. And then 4 beams up the center. We'd be out of fiber. So it looks like the storm knocked down this tree. I'm going to go ahead and make use of it while we can. Let's get my torch going here so we can see a little better. I'm not sure why the wood splinters and flies in different directions sometimes. I think it's just a matter of like the speed of the swing, and then where we're hitting it probably doesn't help either, but anything we can do to gather resources is always going to help, of course. We're getting really close to level 5, guys. Okay. I imagine crafting stuff is also going to be very useful for getting us to the next level. I did see some meat. And pumpkins. It's going to get pretty packed in there though, so I'm just going to top off our sticks here. And then, can I craft more of these? Okay, so maybe not that many. I was thinking like maybe just 4 more, so we have a total of 5, and then give us 2 more bandages. I almost imagine that might push us past 4 to 5, but we'll see. Consume stack, consume stack. What else can we cook? Basic foods. I'll have to keep an eye out for some of this stuff too. I think it'd be interesting to try out like these different teas. I haven't done either of these. It says health regeneration, -25 to water consumption. Yeah, I don't know how useful that would be, actually. But I don't mind messing with stuff just to check it out. See what it does. We could probably toss our reed and oxide in here. Let's go ahead and toss our beams out. So I was thinking 1 in each corner to reinforce our base. And then 2 in the center as well. For a total of 4. We could look at expanding the base too. There we go. Yeah, because if we did like a 3x3, it would really open up this floor space in here. Be really nice. Got him. I really want to go hunt around a little bit and just kind of explore. But I'm a little bit worried about getting too far from base. Especially with our level right now. I think the strategy would be to find a cave. No way. Can I take that guy from here? You know, sometimes I impress myself. I'll be honest, guys. That was lucky. Okay, so we are level 5. We can now do bone arrows. That's definitely what I'm gonna do there. It's really hard to know what to unlock right now. It almost seems like we'd be better off just saving our tech points, to be honest. I wouldn't mind the wood torch, I suppose. We have sulfur. We should probably do a fire whacker in case the base catches on fire. And if it does catch on fire, we're probably gonna want to fix it. So those 2 points, and then really that just leaves the 1 point left. I think I'm gonna save it. I don't know what I'd spend it on anyway. I mean, I suppose I could just do more storage, but I think right now what I want to focus on is just get this to be a 3x3. So we could do 1 floor back and 1 floor to the right. I guess there's some room here. We could probably make this work too, I imagine. So if I do 1, 2 more posts there, 2 more posts in the back, that should be fine. So I counted 4. Let's just do 5. And then we're going to be expanding 1 direction each. So 2 floors there, 2 floors there. Like, oh, no way, dude. Did I just see a bear? Please tell me I didn't just see a bear. Okay, it might have just been a buffalo. Please let it just have been a buffalo. It might have just been a buffalo. Which I'm going to shoot from here. I'm going to do both of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and harvest. So I'm going to do a take hole. And I'm going to start grabbing as many bones and leather as I can for my bone arrows. The bone arrow surprisingly does a lot of damage. Like, even compared to like the flint arrow or like some of the early stages of crafting, like the different arrows that you can make, it's still honestly relatively really good. So let's destroy what we have and then do a max on the bone arrow. And then we're gonna make 4, I think is what we decided. Okay, so I was thinking if we come out to the left here and there, we can take that guy. And then we wanted to go back. Let's see if it'll let us. 1. Let's do 1 there. And I think I'll do a couple more posts. Definitely don't want the base falling apart on us. That would be really bad. So if we go out 1 and back 1. I think we're going to be good. Yeah, let's see if I can get, because it's going to be back here, basically, is the new corner of the base. It's going to go out 1. So, right. It is not wanting to cooperate at all, is it? We'll do 1 there, and 1 there. Can I put that on top of it? It's like not wanting to... No, that's way too far. That can't be it. Let's just put the 4 down. Let's do that. Oh, no way, dude. It just put my 4 in the ground. Yeah, you gotta be really careful when you're moving around. Let's do... Oh. And we're out of fiber. Let's grab more fiber. It's only 15:36 in game, and it's already starting to get a little dark here. Okay, we've basically cleared the entire island of fiber. Nice. So if we went 1 floor to the left, and then we went 1 floor back, that should give us our 3x3. Yeah. Then I'll start getting the roof. We need 1 more roof piece. We should be good to expand now. We might need, let's see. We need 1 more wall, 2 more walls, maybe 3 more walls, 4? Counting 4. Let's just do 2, see how we do. And then I was really hoping to get this corner supported. I don't know why it wasn't wanting me to do that. I think we should be good there. So we can rip out these now. Push them out to our corners. Like so. Okay, I dig it. I dig it. Let's get our walls out. The roof down. Okay, so if I did my math correctly, I'm kind of thinking that this can be a window. I suppose we should go solid wall. And then window. Let's do 2 walls, right? We'd need 2, that's it. Oh, I guess 3, 4. We need 4 more walls to make this work. So for that... Oh, we got some food in here. Let's go ahead and eat. So we need 4 walls. Let's put up our side roof here. And then we need 1, 2 more of those. We have our corner pieces at least. Let's toss these in. So that would go there and there. And then we got our roof sort of built here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 walls and 2 ramps. So it looks like wood is the only thing in question. Can I build... I'm gonna knock down these trees. Grab all this wood here. I can start crafting now, at least. We needed 2 of those. Oh, just 1 more now. And then we needed, I think, 3 or 4 of these at least. Expand the base a little bit. I think this is going to be good, honestly. I think, yeah, it's going to be pretty rad. I think it's going to be the perfect size to expand this a little bit. So let's go ahead and do our walls. We need 1 there, 1 there. I can do a window there. It was 4. There's our last wall. And then our 2 ramps. Boom. Yeah, this place feels a lot bigger now. This is awesome. Wouldn't be a half bad idea to do a loft on the very back. We could do... Can I get 3 of these? Nope. We're out of fiber. I expected as much. And this thing is full to the brim. Okay, we desperately need water, like bad. So let's hop in here, get our water out. Just start tossing stuff in there. And our water filter should be full by now. Sweet. We have fresh water. I wonder if I can take that buffalo from here. Nice. Every now and then I keep seeing something in that direction and it makes me think it's a bear. I'm really hoping, desperately hoping it's not. Okay. Where were we? Let's eat some of this food up. We don't want it to go to waste. And then, excuse me, I think it would be smart to craft the wood hammer and the fire whacker. Running out of room in here. Okay, and then next, I suppose I can start offloading some of these full stacks at least. We can keep the partials on us. Rearrange this a little bit. We can toss the lily in. It's going to be a while before we need it. And we definitely have raw food that we can toss on there as well. Cook those up. Okay. It is 18:15. We're good to sleep. It is morning. Let's go ahead. I'd like to toss these into place now. Can I get 1 more? Perfect. We have exactly 4 fiber. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where the base is at this point. Let's go ahead and rearrange the furniture a little bit here. Get our bedroll back. Can I do a take all? Pick this guy up. I'm gonna place it. Can I do the back right corner? I'm curious. Is there enough space back here? Colliding. That's too bad. Okay, let's toss a stack of food. Some more of our gadgets. Reed, Lily, and coffee. Okay. Let's get all of our foods kind of in the top portion here. Get some fur. We can toss our water into our water slot now that it's clean. That's nice. And then we need to work on just leveling up at this point. We have 59 of 130 kilograms on us. We have a single point in a tech tree. We have 1 point in the talents. I don't really think there's a point in spending it right now. I don't know. I mean, we could do stamina. Otherwise, there's like maximum health. That might be useful. And then there's reduction to oxygen consumption as well. We do have the dose up module, so I think we're okay. I think health is just the way to go right now. We could also do movement speed. It would be nice to be able to run for our lives. We're going to need it. Okay, so now I want to kind of shift our focus here a little bit to mining and just hunting. So I think I see a croc in the water. I am really nervous about this. And there's a bear way over there. I think we take the croc first. And then we do the bear. What is... Oh, wow. That was that was interesting. We just got a lot of experience points though. Those 2 shots almost put us at level 6. So that was nice. If I can, I'd like to run over there and harvest that bear. Hoping there's no crocs in the water. Nile, crocodile. I think they're, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're one of the only 5 creatures that will actively hunt humans. Yeah, I think it's like big cats, the Nile crocodile, and then I think it's the polar bear, if I'm not mistaken. But let's go ahead and harvest this guy. I need bones and I need that leather. I don't need the food right now, so I'm just gonna drop those. I want these bones. Okay, let's craft as many bone arrows as it will let us. Okay, not bad. That puts us at 36. We definitely want to crank that up. We are going to want a lot more bone arrows for sure. Gonna grab some fiber here. Yeah, so the point here on this is just to level up as quickly as we can. So anything we see, we want to shoot, we want to harvest it, we want to grab at least the bones, at least the leather, and benefit from all the experience that we can by hunting at this stage. A buffalo right here. And we're level 6, just like that. Give me them bones. Okay, we're getting pretty full in leather, so I'm going to stop grabbing leather. I feel like leather is one of those things, it just stacks so quickly that there's like really, it gets to be like almost annoying how much leather you can get. Sweet. More bone arrows, as many as we can get. Okay, we're doing honestly a lot better than we were just a little bit ago. If I can just keep hunting. There he is. And then I really want to find that cave. More bow and arrows. Okay, ooh. Titanium. Very nice. We're not terribly far from base either. So that's nice. It's probably way too soon to have a mount at like this stage for us since we're like literally level 6. However, I think getting one sooner than later would be nice. Gotta keep an eye towards the future, you know? Okay, I'm gonna drop leather and the meat. Grab the bones. Same. Bones. Drop the leather. I can take only a little bit more fur, and then we'll have a full stack of that. There's not a lot that you can do with fur, to be honest. Outside of like decorating. You can make the packed fuel bricks, which is just like a wad of fur. And tree sap is all it is. Okay. There we go. Okay. My arrow back. Drop the rest. Craft some bone arrows. Not bad. We shoot 1 arrow, we can build 6. Okay, I want to say that there's a cave near here. And if I can just get in there and start harvesting, I think that would be rad. Lots of lily and yeast in here. Pumpkins, heaps of soybeans. Heaps of berries. Where's the cave? Okay, there's that geyser from earlier. I'm basically going to be saving my blueprint points until I get to level 10, because honestly, at this stage, I mean, there really just isn't anything I need that desperately. We have most everything we need to survive at this point. We just need the ability to craft now. That's all we need. That's all we want. So I'm grabbing stuff, obviously, but I'm not going to be able to really use it, if I'm being honest. I'm just simply doing it for the experience. Ooh, another oxide. Deep ore deposit. I was hoping for something fancy up here. Ooh, I don't want to drop. I don't want to break my legs. Then we're going to have to unlock the splints too. Can I make this shot from here? This is pretty far. Not bad, not bad. Something's running. I don't know if it's running at us or just away. Is that a rabbit? What is that? I don't know what it was. It's gone now. Oh, okay. This looks like a cave if I've ever seen it. Yeah. Alright. I think this is it. Let's destroy this one. Craft a new torch. And then yeah, let's head inside this cave, shall we? I'd really like if we could get just the spot of iron and just the tad bit of copper. Everything else at this point is really just, I mean, we won't be able to use it for a while, like a long while, so there's just no point. Okay, let's go ahead and craft up a quick little campfire here. I'm gonna toss that down here-ish. Somewhere flat-ish. Yeah, that looks okay enough. Get some sticks on there. Couple things of food going. Why not? And then I'm gonna head outside and grab some oxide so we can breathe air. Cause that's, oh, there's another freaking bear. Oh man. Okay. Can I take him one shot? Thank goodness. Whew. Yeah, honestly, trying to fight a bear at this stage would just really, I don't think we would survive. So go into your stealth, try to get a good one shot on it. We can basically just take all of it. I don't need the leather. Definitely don't need the fur. I'll take the food back with this to our cave. Our cave of dreams. Really looking forward to the oxide dissolver. Okay, let's toss our meat in. Get our torch on, and then it looks like we got some iron here. I guess what we could do, now that I'm thinking about it, we could just create this small wood crate, and we can mine it out for the experience. I'm going to just leave this stuff here until we can come back and actually smelt it. So, a good place for this would be kind of here, it looks like. It'll let me do it, maybe. Cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and mine all this out. We got nothing but time on our hands. And this also will give us tons of experience, so that's lovely. At this stage, it'll definitely push us forward to the next level. I definitely want the iron and copper. I can make a orbital exchange interface and get some crafty things down here for us. I have so much stuff. I didn't realize the old saves from like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years now. Some of them were insured, and so you can actually claim those items back to yourself. It's quite nifty. So I had like just a bunch of saves, either buddies that gave me stuff and I had them on me, or things I just bought from the exchange interface through the workshop. A lot of stuff, as you can see in the beginning of this video. There's level 7. It's good to know that this is helping us level up. Let's offload some of this a little bit here. I'm just gonna drop the stone, there's really no point. We can keep the wood, full stack of fiber, full stack of sticks. I'm gonna drop this partial stack, and I guess I'll keep the fiber. We got our foods up at the top here. Cool, I dig it. Okay, we do have some coal here. That's super useful. Once we have a furnace, we'll use that as our primary source of fuel to smelt basically everything until we can get a new furnace. I'm surprised there weren't any cave worms. I fully expected there to be like at least 1 or 2 cave worms in here. So that was interesting. So we have silica and what looks like salt right here in this cave. Salt, super helpful. It's like our primary way for preserving food. At least here on sticks it will be. I don't think I'll have the ability to have a refrigerator anytime soon, so that's really going to help us maintain and keep our food as long as we can. We also have 8 blueprint points, 1 solo point, and then 3 talent points as well. Let's see if we can use our talent points on anything useful. Oh, we got a storm coming. Winds. We should be good in here. Okay, so for the solo point, I think it would probably make the most sense to do stamina regeneration. And then when it comes to our other talents, I was kind of thinking we could do this stamina regen. Combat, I really like the idea of damage with the knife. So I'm gonna put one there. And then if we can find something for mining, that would be useful. So I see adventure, habitation. So here's pickaxes. So there's a rare rate. The wear rate, though, I don't know if that's really going to make much of a difference for us. And then resource for crafting. Pretty useless right now. Repair tool, action, hold time. That's nice. I might just save this point, honestly. I suppose there's nothing really that we need. I mean, that would be nice. Okay, rate of food spoiling. That's what I'm going to use that on. That's nice. Okay, cool. And then we are 8 points deep. Damn. That's a lot of points. Honestly, though, I don't think I need anything from here. I mean, I could do the wood torch if I really wanted to. It seems a bit brighter. I don't actually know if that's true. Seems like it lasts longer, that's for sure. Otherwise, I suppose I could do the pastes, but honestly, the anti-parasitic paste didn't remove our affliction anyway, so we're just chilling until we hit level 10. Let's go ahead and keep mining. Kind of seems like this is a pretty decent way to get some free experience points. But we're also getting pretty useful resources that we can use very soon. So honestly, kind of a nice little trade-off here. I don't know if there are going to be exotics in here. Yeast, silica, and charcoal. Yeah, if we get sick, we might need that. Silica and yeast. I have charcoal going in the fire right now. I wonder if there's any exotics in here. Oh, I hear bees. Okay, nice. So if we ever do build a like a beehive, I suppose we can come here to get bees and honeycomb. So that's super useful. I'm really surprised there's no cave worms. Like, I fully expected cave worms. That's actually really interesting. I wonder how much we get for mining titanium. Is that like more experience? I don't know that it is. But we have it. It's going to be a very long time before I can use titanium. But I do have it. All this iron and all the copper, though, we can absolutely use. There's going to be so many things to craft with iron and copper. They're really quite useful, even early on. The biggest thing, too, is that contact device. Did I get all of it? I didn't hear the sound it usually makes when I got all of it, but, you know. We're probably going to want to dip out for a little bit. That way we don't get cave sickness. Storm is almost over anyway. Sounds like trees falling out there, maybe? Okay, so we have charcoal. There's no room in the inn. Storm is nearly over, so that's good news for us. We got pretty close to level 8 just from doing all that. Nice. Okay, so what I might do then is I might just take a full stack of iron, full stack of copper with us. Back to base. And then I think, if I remember correctly, it was saying silica and yeast for the antibiotic paste. I'm not sure how necessary that is right now. We didn't get cave sickness though, so that's good. We can just head back towards base, and we're just gonna hunt anything we see on the way back. Try and give us our best chances of leveling up here. I want to avoid grabbing much more, just because we're pretty close to being over encumbered. Another beehive. I do think you get experience just from skinning them. You don't even have to take anything, but if you just skin them, you definitely get experience. So 275 experience just for doing that. Heaps of coffee in here. That's good to know. I thought you get a pretty decent buffer actually from coffee. It's like stamina. I think it increases your stamina. Rabbit. Oh, I missed. Wow. Dude, this thing is... There we go. That was tricky. Can I grab my arrow back at least? Nice. Oh. Ah, I missed. Should have been more sneaky about that. Okay, so... I honestly think I can get there just fine on the right side or north side of the landscape, but I think I'm gonna hug the outside. I can't remember how bad it was before. It didn't seem terrible. When you start getting a better like mental mapping for like running back and forth, it's kind of hard to remember sometimes like the best angle of approach back to your base. I often go on like autopilot when I'm hunting like this. It's just an opportunistic hunt though. Got him. We are damn close to level 8 too. Level 8's like right around the corner. Oh. There's level 8. Wow. Okay, we now have 11 blueprint points. Epic. I wonder if I can get this jaguar. Sweet. 2,025 points. And I'm gonna run over there and just skin him. Did he fall in? No, he's right here. Sweet. 922 points of experience for that. Very nice. Yeah, I'm starting to get the wind in my sails here, folks. We're doing pretty okay for where we're at. I think I want to spend the talent points though and the solo points for sure. I think that's going to be pretty necessary at this stage. I think anything to like give us the ability to run fast, use knives, use bows, all that's going to help us just to survive out here. Got our chamois down. Our ShamWow. Our Chamis. Our Shamu. I genuinely don't know how to pronounce that. If I'm being, I don't know. You guys might have thought I was kidding with all that, but no, I genuinely don't actually know how to pronounce that. I've been calling it chamois or chamois. I'll be honest, my English ain't very good to begin with. No. Dang. Both the deer? Man. He's long gone. Okay, we have 53 arrows left. Not bad. Not bad. Let's head back to base. I think, honestly, I think a like bridge from like that part of the land to here, this little island, and then either from here to there and there to our island, or just here straight to my island. But I think a bridge would be really nice. Let's clear this place out. I think it'd be funny if like I end up keeping this save file and it just somehow becomes like a little web of like a base just in this area. Like just different bases across these few islands in here. I think that'd be actually kind of hilarious. I'm pretty sure there's some perks for cutting down wood too, isn't there? Let's take a look here. Yield from felling trees unlocks the ability to turn wood into sticks. Carry weight of wood, and then chopped wood is automatically added to your inventory. Yeah, so we definitely want that one. I can probably respec points too at some point. Carry weight of exotics. Ooh. Ah. Nice. Dang. It's tricky. Yeah, part of me is like, just do more stamina. Because then you can do more of literally everything. Like chopping, running for your life, hiding from things, shooting things. Kind of just seems the most important right now. I don't know if I'll do any file manipulation on this character. I'm kind of thinking of just staying like as vanilla as possible with this guy. Oh, can't reach that anymore. Okay, so I'm thinking we probably just do like a few of these at a time. So maybe, I don't know, 10? And then we just make as many of these as we can as we go. And then I think I can I reach that? Nope, I gotta drop in. I am over encumbered, so if I get attacked right now by a croc, I am in a lot of trouble. Okay. What can we do here? That would make the most sense. I don't even think it makes sense to put anything right there. But for sure, I would like a bridge here to there. So can I page up a little bit? I don't know how high we'll need it, but I'm thinking it might need to be a little bit higher. I'm worried about that actually. We'll see. I definitely don't want it to be below the ground on that side, and that side looks a bit higher. So I'm going to do here. Hope it goes well. Oh. And then I'm thinking we can probably space them out pretty far. What just happened? I don't know what that was. Was it like not deep enough? Is that why? I don't actually know. I don't know if every let's just do that. Let's just do every one for now. So we can actually see. Wow, those go really fast. Let's just to another 8. Get our floors out. Not bad. I'd say we're about a third of the way there. Okay, why does that keep happening? That's what I want to know. Okay. I could like swap, do like every other. Let's do 2 more. And 2 more. It's kind of difficult to gauge the depth too, eh? So I'm just gonna take it honestly just a piece at a time. So I'm kind of thinking I can kind of alternate sides here. Can I do like that? Very nice. Rome wasn't built in a day. And then I could do 3, maybe 3. I don't know, it's hard to tell. It looks like it's pretty deep though. One, 2, 3. And we're out of wood. Not bad. We're like pretty close. We're definitely more than halfway there. So that's nice. I think a wood ramp for stairs on either end as well would be quite nifty. And then I think if it will let us, maybe do some railings. I think railings would be adorable. I'm gonna kind of go for like a cabin core as far as like the decoration goes. I think that's my goal, at least. Okay, so let's just start crafting a few of these now. I'm just gonna do max. I'm sure we'll use all of it. And if we don't, we can just destroy it and use it for something else. This is probably when I get attacked by a bear. That would make a lot of sense. So my head's down. I'm minding my own business. Okay, and I wanted probably 10 of these, maybe? We'll see. But a couple rams for sure, right? For sure. Hopefully we have enough fiber. I think we do. I grabbed some, but I'll just grab a couple more just to be safe. I don't know how much we'll need. Worst case scenario, I just dump it. We're getting free experience for it, and I'm going to have a bridge when this is all said and done, so I can take that deer right now. Decent experience, not bad, not bad. Can I take the bird? Oh. Oh. There we go. Third time's a charm, they say. Okay, let's do that ramp. Stairs. Viola. I'll take this pig. Buffalo. Got him. Not bad. Okay. Oh. I suppose I could do 2. It's still structurally sound enough. But we're probably going to want to do our beams underneath it, I suppose. Can I do 2 more floors? 1, 2. And then we can put our beams here. Is that even... I don't know if that's attached or not, to be honest. But either way, we're good now. Can we do one more floor? No, we don't have enough wood. I think if I destroy these, I still don't have enough wood. Wow, I just need like one more wood piece. That's crazy. I think I have some wood, actually. Ha. We have a bridge. Oh. How rad. Let's do stairs. Oh, that's nice. No more creepy crocodiles. We can just run across the bridge. Oh, that's so nice. Oh man. How nice is that? Oh. Can't wait to upgrade that to be something a little bit more sturdy. But let's go ahead and grab the bacon. And then let's head back in. It is 17:20. And very soon it will let us sleep. Oh, there's a croc right there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Come on. Come on. Got a decent amount of experience for that though. That was nice. I'll take the bones. I'll drop the leather. We have tons of leather. Probably too much leather. And then I'll drop all of these. And just take the bones. And then I wanted this buffalo as well. We can take all on that one. Sweet. And it is just about time to sleep. Good timing there. We got quite a bit of sticks, so let's go ahead and toss those in. Okay, and I have the bacon as well. Not what I meant to do. Okay. It's 1800. Okay, so we are back at the base. I think the focus for today is going to be killing everything I can. We got 47 arrows crafting right now. If I can hit level 10 today, that is all I want to do. I don't see room. We have quite a bit of fiber. I suppose we could just hang on to it. I'm gonna actually unlock the medium wood crate. Grab everything that's in here, destroy this small wood crate, and go ahead and put a medium wood crate down now. That'll help us a little bit with our storage situation. And just toss everything in there that we don't need to hang on to right this minute. Okay, that looks pretty dang good to me. A little bit of copper left. Okay. I think I will leave the tank here. We obviously can't use it. And then I'd like the bacon. Bacon sounds great. I'm gonna wait for this guy to finish cooking and then we'll take it with us. Yeah, I think the salting station would be rad. Looking forward to having that. Really just looking forward to being able to craft. It's like kind of bizarre. Like you're literally just waiting at this stage. It's kind of weird. Like, yeah, I forget what it's like going back. So I really enjoy like going back and like starting fresh pair of eyes. Relearning the mechanics of the game. Can I take this croc? Nice. 2,364 experience. Honestly, if we can get a couple more shots like that on anything, I think we're going to hit level 9 pretty quick. Pretty quick. There's rabbit. I missed. Okay. This area looks like it's made for bears, that's for sure. Honestly, a gorgeous biome though. Like this place is just epic. I love the way it looks. There's like no shortage of foliage, trees everywhere, riverlands everywhere. Look at that stone. Look how cool that is. Looks like a national park. My goodness. I just don't see a lot of critters. Oh, here we go. Level 9. Okay, if we can just get to level 10 today, that's all I wanted to do. If I can just do that much, the game will like really open up to us, and then we can actually, you know, do something more interesting. Not that running around shooting stuff isn't interesting. I do enjoy that quite a bit. Yeah, I think if I could download this video and do like an edit of this stream, I think it'd be kind of fun to take the stream and make it like an edited video version of this. The only problem is it's recording right now and like I think it's 720. So right now I just want the bones. That's really all I care about. And my arrow. I'll take the fur. There we go. Okay, and we're going to need sticks if we want to craft any more arrows, which I would like to do at some point. So I'm just going to start grabbing some arrows, or excuse me, some sticks to craft arrows. Fortunately, there's heaps of them lying around out here. And we just want to keep an eye out for anything that we can shoot, like those two. Okay, where did you go? These things are... I don't know how he was seeing me from all the way up there, but he was spotting me somehow. Drilled him. Okay, if we can just get over there. Jump. Oh, so close. Alright, so... Oh, I actually kind of feel bad about that one. Okay, bones. All we need is bones. We got... Oh, we actually might need some additional leather now that I'm thinking about it, so I'll grab that. We'll do the fur, and then drop these stuff. Let's go ahead. There we go. Okay. Let's do max. Where'd the deer go, though? I do wish the devs would add a feature. So when I was playing Far Cry, I think it was Far Cry 5, it put like a little X, like just a temporary a temporary little waypoint in your HUD, like the compass up above. All it was like a simple little X, and you could follow that X until you got close to the deer or the animal that you just shot. That way you could recover it, and that was like really, really nice. I mean, even if they just put that behind like a talent or tech point of something, anything, I think that'd be really useful. Because like sometimes you can lose them in the foliage. It gets pretty thick out here. Let's do max. Use the last of our sticks. Okay, we have plenty. So I'm going to drop that and our bones. Oh, we got a storm coming. Tier 4 flash storm. No way, dude. Okay, I don't want to go near my base. I just really hope that the base does not get struck by lightning. That would be so bad. That would be rough, dude. Oh gosh, should I go back? It's definitely gonna get struck by lightning. I have the fire whacker and a hammer. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Oh man. Okay. I'm cracking open my sour cream and onion chips. Ooh. Nothing's on fire. That's good. Also, how often is there a lightning storm without any rain? Almost never. Oh, here we go. Unless a certain island has a fire. Allegedly that happened. Can I skin? There we go. I think I do want to mine this oxide though. I'm getting pretty low. Wow. I am losing a lot of health right now. There we go. Okay, let's get out of this storm. I am getting a lot of storm exposure. I'm like having a hard time running from all the storm exposure. I don't remember that at all. I wonder which skill that is. Oh! That was real close. Okay. My base is 100% on fire. Oh gosh, dude. No. Oh no. Okay. Our bridge is nearly completely destroyed. My house is on fire. I have no stamina. Come on, baby. Help me out here. Let's put this fire out. Come on. Come on. Yep, we just lost that. We're about to lose the roof. No. Come on. Help me out here. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Put it out. Oh gosh. Okay. Come on, please. Roof is on fire. Oh boy. We lost probably a third of the base just there. That was rough, man. Wow. We will rebuild. That was intense. I just knew. Had a feeling in my gut. I was like, our base is definitely gonna get struck by lightning. Now it's gonna smell like burnt toast in here. Okay, so I think there's just a little bit of minor damage to the rest of these pieces now. My hammer just broke. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Oh, here we go. That guy was on fire for a bit. Okay, the floor looks mostly good. I think we got the floor okay. Yeah. Everything is almost back to normal. We just gotta rebuild 1, 2, 3, 4 walls, and I count 2 floor pieces. I mean, it's not the worst. I think that's my door. Nice. Got my door back. Okay, that was yeah, that was interesting for sure. Let's just toss the wood that's left in here. I'll go out and cut a few more trees. And then poor bridge got destroyed by that level 4 tier 4 storm. Yeah, we're really gonna need to be able to upgrade. I'm hoping, if we can, I think it'd be nice if we could get some like stone. I don't know. Stone and clay seem pretty much like tier 5. Most everything is tier 5, to be honest. All that hard work on this bridge and it was like almost completely lost to that storm. It was wild. Okay, it broke again and I don't have any wood. My pickaxe is toasted. Okay, I do have 1 talent point and 1 solo point. And then we're about a third of the way there to level 10, so that's nice. I would have liked to have been able to focus on running around hunting right now, but I think repairing the base is going to be the first thing we do before we resume our little hunting trip. Okay. That should be more than enough wood. And I'm thinking I have enough fiber. Sweet. I just heard a wolf. That's a Komodo, I think. Is he really swimming? He can swim pretty fast. I thought I just heard a wolf, but I don't see it. I see that guy. Come on. I've never had such a hard time hitting a MOA. I need to aim higher. There we go. Not bad. Just keeping my eyes out for crocs, you never know. My poor base. Look at this thing. Okay. So I think I counted 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. And I counted 1, 2 roof pieces. Let's go ahead and throw our door back. I think we did window, solid wall, and then we had a window here as well, and then just our 2 floor pieces. Okay, let's get our door back on its hinges, and voila, our base is back safe and sound. Man, that was rough, not gonna lie. Ooh. Let's go ahead and eat some bacon, crunchy soybeans, cooked gamey meat. Okay, we got a decent amount of wood left over, so that's really nice. Got some stone, some sticks, got more lily. I can toss these items basically back into our chest. We definitely don't need to hang on to them. So at least for as far as I can tell, we should be looking pretty dang good. I'm going to toss the extra oxide in. Honestly, it doesn't hurt to have like a little bit of surplus. And then let's go back to hunting. We want to reach level 10 time now, as soon as possible. And use our 14 blueprint points on all the things. Oh crap. Oh nice. Honestly? Oh crap. Oh. Please don't be another croc. Komodo. I think he just died. Cool. Turnus. Let's see if I can. Got him. Man. Yeah, we're like pretty close now. I'd say 3/4 of the way there. If we can just find a few more critters, we should be smooth sailing into level 10. I am quite excited. Bear. Oh gosh. He's not dead. Come on. Come on. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Talk about luck. Is that a jaguar? Yeah, that guy just aggroed on me from like way back there. He's just coming after me. That's funny. How much experience for skinning the bear? We get 1,210 experience, and that pushes us to level 10, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Crafting bench unlocked. Thank goodness. It is about time. Okay, I am super stoked. This is the moment I've all been waiting for. Oh boy, let's go ahead and get back to base. I'm gonna go ahead and just skin these guys, get the experience points. Seems decent enough. 907. This one was level 4, maybe less. 907, samesies. Honestly, that is so just relieving to be level 10. We were struggling, and I mean struggling at the beginning of this. Can I hit that wolf? Okay, I see a buffalo way off in the distance. Let's raise this up a little bit. No. I need to go higher. Higher? I've got to be way too high, I bet. I bet I'm way too high. Let's try that. That is so far. Oh! I got him. I mean, I don't know how. Wow. Can I shoot this? There we go. Well, we're level 10. Let's go ahead and craft a crafting bench. And put that bad boy down. Tech tree tier 2. Crafting bench. Let's do the oxide dissolver, the furnace, the anvil. With the anvil, let's do the contact device, orbital exchange interface, the cooking station, the potbelly stove, the smelting station. We could also do the herbalism bench. We're going to want to unlock the anti-parasitic, antibiotic, and then the health and recovery tonic. And since we have a bow, I'm not too worried about the longbow just as of yet, but we do need the mortar and pestle because we want the crushed bone, the epoxy. We might as well do the flour since we have the cooking station. Ooh, we have 1 point left. I'm going to save that just in case we need it. So, first things first, I think we have the iron and the copper. We just need stone, and we need hella stone. I'll toss this on the fire. Okay, so fortunately for me, there's a ton of stone right here on the island. I'm going to go ahead and start mining this. We don't need all of it, per se, but I am going to take all of it, so we might as well as. It's not like it used to be. Now that we have the crafting bench, we're probably going to need it anyway. Okay. And then the crafting bench. While we're crafting that, let's see if we can't take the rest of the stone. Again, we definitely don't need all of it right now, but I might as well just take all of it. I'm sure we'll use it. Oh, we're getting down to like the last few bits and pieces of the stone. We have to like comb, like a fine-tooth comb through the grass to try and find like any little sliver that you might have missed. I didn't hear that like sound it makes when it's like done. It is gone, but it's not done, unfortunately. Bummer. Okay, we are back safe and sound. Let's go ahead and toss our crafting bench right there. I want the furnace. Oxide dissolver. Okay, let those craft up for a bit, and then with my leftover stone, I'll compile it and toss it in. And then I will want the iron, copper. Oh, no way. I left the coal back at the cave, which is, that's okay. I've got wood on me at least, so that'll be alright. Why didn't I get the stealth buffer for that? That was weird. Well, he's dead at least. Okay. Let's put these out. I think the stone furnace can go right here. And then the oxide dissolver just to the left of it. The nice thing is now we can get some oxygen into an actual tank. Cool. While that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and toss our iron and copper in, and then our leftover wood will be used to smelt this. Unfortunately, that's the best that we can do. And we need, I think it's 7 and 7, if I remember correctly. I think it's 7 copper, 7 iron, yep. And then we need 8 rope. So with the fiber we have on us, let's go ahead and craft all the rope that we can. And then we're going to go on a little trip, get more wood and more fiber. And let everything cook in there for now, while we grab this stuff. Yeah, I'm honestly, I don't know, it's like a weird relief to be like level 10. It's like, oh, I can survive now. It's like I finally have the ability to make things to survive on planet. It's kind of weird, you know? I mean, that's obviously why they tell you not to do sticks or Prometheus at least until you're at least, you know, tier 2, tier 3. But I kind of wanted the challenge, you know, and it was very challenging. So I got exactly what I signed up for. It was nice. I'm not mad. So now we have 9. I'm just gonna swap these, get it to cook a little bit faster, and then I'm gonna start tossing some things into here, and then I can save the rest of these on me. We're gonna want more fiber. For sure we're gonna want more fiber. Buffalo. And I'm just gonna run through here and just hold down F and just grab all of this stuff. Avoid having to come back for fiber, for rope, because we're gonna need rope not just for the contact device and the orbital exchange interface, but we're gonna need rope for crafting a multitude of other items on our crafting bench as well. So all of that to say, we're not going to waste any time running back and forth when we can just grab heaps of it now. We got the inventory space, we can just make it count. We're good on food for a bit too. We have tons of food, and I'm just trying not to waste it. I forget what it's like to not have the ability to like use the salting station and preserve your food. Honestly, makes me kind of feel bad, to be honest. But we'll do what we can. Okay. Home sweet home. We should have enough copper and iron now. We just need our rope. I'm going to craft a little bit extra. Bacons. Just toss our iron and copper in there. We can now make the orbital exchange interface. And then we're going to need an additional 5 iron ingots. Or I guess that might be 8. I don't know how much will be left over. But I'll just swap these for now. Okay, so we have the OEI, or as I like to call the OB1. Our tank should be filled partially at least. I'll make sure to grab some oxide and sulfur the next time I go out. There's sulfur right here too, so that's nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and place this down. And let's see what I can call here to planet. Make things go a little better. The crazy thing is like I said, I had previous saves, guys. I was just going through on every planet that was insured. I just kept calling stuff over. It was pretty wild, actually. I felt bad. I didn't realize all this stuff was just there. Unfortunately, you can't sell it back. So you can't get any Ren from selling these. You can just destroy it. So that really bums me out. But the nice thing is we can use it. So for what it's worth, we can start calling some of this stuff in if we want to and utilize it. I mean, if you've got your cell phone or you're on a computer and you're watching this and you see something interesting to you, feel free to let me know in the comments and I can drop it down. Otherwise, I'm just going to go with some basics for now. And then I can return some of the items that I have, because there's a lot of duplicates. Like, I mean, it's kind of weird to think how many of these I had ordered and they're just taken down to different saves, both with friends, doing missions. It's pretty wild how much of this stuff I have. So yeah, I'm just going to call down. I think this armor set looks cool, or this one, because it gives you a reduction to the rare weight of axes, pickaxes, I think even knives, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's just axes and pickaxes. One of these has the ability, armor set, 25% yield from mining. That's super nice. So I might do this armor set as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and helmet. And then I could basically swap the items I have on me, like the pickaxe, the axe itself, and of course the knife, for something that's not deteriorated. Carry weight capacity would be rad. Yeah, it's so funny how many like duplicates I have of these. It's like kind of wild actually to think about. Movement speed. And then if I have the fancy envirosuit, I could get an envirosuit that allows me to use more than one module. I just don't see it. And I'm not keen on buying a new one either, to be honest. So we have quite a bit of weapons in there too. We have like the Sentinel pistol. We have a couple of Frontier revolvers. We have the Chac rifle, the boomstick. I saw the boomstick. Yeah, there it is. Boomstick. I just don't want to have to buy ammo. So at the most, I could do the 9mm and bring that down just for backup. But my goal is to just like reuse stuff, because I didn't realize I had so much of it, to be honest. It's kind of wild. Like, I had no idea. I just had no clue. So you can definitely tell when I did missions, like which stuff I would constantly buy, because it's, I mean, you see it, it's like it hurts my head just looking at how much of it is there. It's kind of wild, to be honest. And I could do pets, because I've got a lamb and I've never actually used it, so I've yet to know what that's like. I've got a dog and I thought I saw a cat. Yeah, there's a cat right there. So I don't know, fairly interesting. I don't really know what to think about any of that. I can bring the cat with us. I don't know if it's gonna survive. We're barely doing that ourselves, but yeah, I'll bring it down. That'll be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and request all that, and then I'm actually gonna keep this on my person at all times. I think it's just a good practice. Okay, we got a croc right here. Sweet. Okay. So I'm returning the pickaxe. The bow I'll keep. We're good on the knife. And I think the axe is good for now. You know what? I'm just going to keep these till they break. Let's just do that. go ahead and consume the ammo. I'll grab this. Let's take off. Can we destroy? I mean, we could destroy it, I suppose. Oh, not what I meant to do. Okay, let's see. We should have enough space now to just grab all this stuff. Cool. And it is almost time to sleep as well. Torch just died on us. Can I craft another? Sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and start destroying these. We'll get back some bones and leather. And we are upgrading. Nice. Not too bad, honestly. That works. And then I think I can probably... Oh, I thought I had... Wow. Okay, so I've got shotgun ammo and pistol ammo. I thought I grabbed 2 cases of 9mm. I did not. That's my bad. And then we have a ton of food about to spoil. Okay. Just gonna do a little bit of organization here. Looks super crowded. That looks pretty good. We did pretty good. I'd say we're making decent progress. We're now level 10. I would like to focus on the contact device. Do I have enough iron? I sure do. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Let's get that contact device out. Because we can do our first... Oh.
Great work. Now that you have access to short-range radio, you'll be able to take on simple missions. If you want to take on more complex assignments, you'll have to craft an infrasonic relay device. Oh, almost forgot. Cinetai have come up with a fancy new way of shipping your exotic hauls off-world. They're calling it the Orbital Exchange System, OES. Abandoning all your planet-side tech is a thing of the past, if you prefer. Chuck them in the pod, and it drops it all off at the station. OES schematics should be available, if you want to build one. Good luck, Prospector.
Okay. So I think I'm going to invest in an envirosuit that will allow us to wear more than one. Do I really not have one? One suit module. 2 suit modules. 1. Yeah, no, we don't. Okay, so workshop, envirosuits. I want this guy. That was really expensive. Man. Okay, and I think I'll grab another pickaxe. I am just gonna swap it out. I'm gonna swap out the entire set, in fact. I really wish that I had like a sickle. I don't know why I don't have like the Anara sickle. I have like everything else other than the sickle. Kind of drives me nuts. So I'm just gonna bring down this Larkwell Martinez sickle and just make it do with that. So far it's dropping consistently in like the same area. I really actually love that. Okay, so I could just replace these like so, and throw in the sickle as well. And then can I replace this guy? Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. And I can drop that back into the dropship as well. Bye-bye. Oh. Oh. I already killed this one. That terrified me. I was like, I'm about to die. Okay, let's pick a mission. I mean, I think it would be wild to try and do the campaign right now. I mean, we would definitely get a lot of rad crafting stuff. Honestly, I did do a lot of these missions. My buddy Chief and I. But there's some that we just didn't do. That looks crazy. High Rise, I didn't complete that one. I saw how much it required and I was like, no. And I backed out. I just abandoned that mission entirely. I don't know if the map is open. So it means our biomes are probably open too. I say let's do it. Let's go for the campaign, if it'll let me.
Is this thing on? Oh, right. Greetings, contractor. Do I really have to read all of this? Fine, whatever. This station will enable you to contact Norex for exclusive contracts via our proprietary AI assistant, Agent. I've taken the liberty of disabling him for you unless you're on an active mission. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Contracts will involve what we call creatures of interest. You'll be tasked with tracking, tagging, or hunting them depending on the work order. We're currently using a loophole to operate remotely on Icarus, so we can't aid you further than a few encrypted calls per contract. Time is money and all that. As we're operating outside of UDA jurisdiction here, I'm sure you understand that the delicate nature of our work needs to remain confidential. Basically, you quietly supply us with the parts we need to keep producing biotech back on Earth, and we pay you under the table for your work. And for the love of God, keep your mouth shut about it while you do it. I don't need to lose any more contractors this month. Don't ask questions, don't steal anything, and don't talk to the UDA. It's really not that difficult.
Well. So I mean, I did do this mission. But I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, especially because the reason I'm gonna do this again is because of all the things.
Contractor, we received a report of an incident at one of our labs. Someone else's lab. Report might be the wrong term. It's 98% screaming and 2% geodata. Just figured you should know what you're in for. Logs from that designation are encrypted. I only got what was deemed necessary. If this is the lab I think it is, then I'm glad it's you down there, not me. Anyway, Agent will be on hand to assist, or antagonize, depending on his mood. I'll speak to you later. Probably.
Contractor, I've marked the definitely not a lab on your map. There were several scientists posted there that you'll need to locate. Not that I expect you to find any of them alive, but we have to keep up appearances, don't we?
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting to like hear about all of this and go back through it for the first time again. It's like really interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and dump all this stuff, and we can just basically head out from here. We do have a little bit of copper still. I'm gonna toss that in the fire. Get it all cooked up. Toss all of that into here. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, to be honest, going out there as a level 10 for the campaign, but I think we'll be fine. And if not, I I guess we won't be. We won't be fine. So, there's a buffalo right outside our door. At least it's not a bear. Okay, we have a ton of stuff on us. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the cat. Scar. That's a good name for a cat. Catastrophe averted. Bring down a cat from the workshop. I have done that. Hold F to examine. We definitely don't want him to follow us. I don't know what he'd eat. Aww, that's actually really cute. I like that. Hi, Betty. Containers. I don't have any containers for him or her. I guess it's a Scar. I'm just gonna say her. For her to eat from. I suppose I could just feed her, couldn't I? There you go. Enjoy. I'm not sure if you'll be here when I get back, but I'm glad you're here, Scar. And I'll feel bad if you die, so please don't do that. Okay. So I've marked a waypoint to what I think is a tunnel, or cave, if you will, that leads us from this biome, this gorgeous, beautiful masterpiece made by the devs, to the desert biome, the lone, sad, terrifying, very hot landscape. So I'm thinking we may need to build some sort of a ramp or stair system to get us up there. Because if I remember correctly, I don't actually think I have a way to get up in between here and there. So I'm just going to make my way there now. For those of you who are watching, thank you for joining us today. I am just heading into the desert biome. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It means a lot. We are 2 hours and 52 minutes deep into this stream. And we are doing okay. We are doing pretty okay. If all goes to plan, I will have a lot to bring back with us to upgrade our base. And that's mostly what appealed to me about doing this particular mission, especially at this particular time. So I was like, you know, I'm level 10. I probably won't be able to make any of these things for a long time. So why don't I just steal it from leftover goods on the map? We've built a base. We've got a crafting bench, a way to procure food and water and oxygen. And so now we're just gonna go get some fancy things from out in the desert. Do an interesting mission. Bring it all back with us. I've got 61 arrows, 25 rounds of ammunition. If I'm not mistaken, actually, I think we actually get a couple of guns from doing this mission anyway. So I'm conflicted. I might just move my base to that base out there, or bring it all back here. I don't know yet. That's a lot of running. That's a lot of running to do. So maybe not that option, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's go ahead and start crafting some ramps. We're going to need a lot of them. Probably start off with 10, and then we'll do a couple of floor pieces, and then a couple of posts, wood beams, to keep us from dying. And I'm just going to head to the foot of this hill, just north of here. And then that area there is where we'll cross from our current biome into the desert. So I just want to find like a decent angle of approach to build these ramps that will allow us to get from down here to up there and over to the next biome. I'm kind of thinking somewhere just past this edge of the mountain right here would probably be a good enough angle for us to build this wood ramp up to get from here to there. This looks pretty good. I think this will work. Can I hop up on this? Cool. So I think, yeah, I think if I can just build from here to there, it'll allow us to get up and down. Can I deploy? Page down. Okay, so it's not super thrilled. I should probably use a wood floor here. And then go back to ramps. 1, 2, 3. It seems like we can do 3 and then it gets pretty upset. Is that touching the stone at all? Okay, so it does help. And then can we do 1? Let's do 2, 3, 4. Kind of an odd way to do that, but I mean, it works. We can get up and down this thing, no problem. Yeah. Cool. Works for me. Okay, so I am fairly positive that the way from this biome to the next biome is back here in this northwest corner of this like gorgeous area. This actually ends up being tied into the mission campaign later, but it's a beautiful place. I mean, these megalithic trees in here, my goodness, look at her, she's thick. 2 C's. And I was thinking in my head that the cave is back here. I thought and hope that is the case. Ah. And if I remember correctly, I don't actually think there are any cave worms in here. However, there are lots of materials, lots of minerals, resources, as you can see. It would be a really good idea to bring back as much as we can. I don't know how much room I have. I'm gonna want to be a little bit picky on what we bring back with us, especially because I'm hoping to grab things to we're either gonna make our base there, guys, or we're going to steal all that stuff and bring it back to this side and incorporate it into our base somehow. I really like that idea, the latter idea, more. I like the idea of like taking all of it, bringing it back with us. But honestly, like when you see this lab that we're going to, this research station, it's quite gorgeous. So I am conflicted. We have time to decide though. We gotta survive, first of all. Look at all these animals out here too. Oh. No way, dude. I don't want to do this right now. Is there any way to avoid this? I don't want to die. We are not the level for this, guys. Oh gosh. I'm scared. I'm not really doing a lot of damage to this guy either. I don't know if I can win this, guys. Alright, that's it. Come on. I actually might be able to take him with the pistol. Maybe. I think. We did quite a bit of damage just those few rounds. Yep, he's coming back up. Come on, baby. Open nice and wide for me. He might kill me first. Crap. No, 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 no! Ugh. Ugh. Well, that just happened. Respawning. Oh boy. I'm thinking we should probably pack a punch with us. Aw. Hi, Scar. Yep, Daddy just died out there in the woods. That was rough. But that's okay, because Daddy's got a boomstick. And I think I saw it right there. And I'm probably going to grab ammo, because I made that mistake before. So let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Load out, and we'll just grab those. I like that it's been dropping consistently in the same place. That actually is really nice. I am a fan of that, for sure. Okay. Consume, consume, consume. Okay, so even if something tries to mess with us, it won't get very far. So for what it's worth, I think we'll be okay. We got the boomstick. I'm hoping his health is about where it was when we left, because if not, I'm going to be sad. But hey, if it's not, that's also okay. Oh, I just depleted my stamina. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm going to be eating these sour cream and onion chips. If you guys hear crunching, that's what you're hearing right now. Like I said, this is going to be a chill-ish stream. That wasn't very chill, though. That was the opposite of chill. That sandworm is kind of a butthole, but, you know, we'll make it work. Just gotta make my way back. Grab my stuff. Those of you watching, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Checking me out tonight. This has been fun. It's always bizarre to go back to level 0 and just remind myself from whence I came. Like, it is. It is tough out here in these streets, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like to hide behind my cushy level 60 guy. So it's always nice to remind myself. Go back to the basics. It always helps to rekindle. I don't know why, but I find that it helps me get over the Yeah, I get kind of stagnant when it comes to like base builds and what direction to go with a certain build or base that I have. And so I wanted to like really kickstart the creative juices, if you will. That sounds terrible, but that's what I'm doing. I'm kickstarting the creative juices. All the juices, they're flowing. And if I can just get back to my body, I bet I'll have a pretty decent chance of getting that guy, as long as I can avoid getting poisoned. Because I don't really have anything for that. I should have crafted some anti-poison tonics on like an herbalism bench before doing this. I just didn't expect that we'd run into a cave worm as soon as we entered the new biome. Like if I was smart, I probably should have like hid and just gone back as soon as he was gone. Is that copper? Oh, nice. Ooh, that is good to know. Okay, at least I found that. It's not terribly far from my base either. Whee! Okay, and we're back in that same corner of this area up here. I would love to build up here, but if I continue the campaign, it's not going to go well for me. Let's just say that. Let's just say it's not going to bode well if I stay up here. So that's why, like, I don't know if this persistent world's gonna stay. I don't know how long I'll keep this thing. I might even just log off after the stream and completely erase this entire save file. The character, the base build itself, all the items I've dropped down here. There is absolutely nothing to lose by doing that. So, I don't know. Ooh, I'm gonna want fiber and some sticks to get through that cave because it's dark. She dark and it's kind of creepy. Okay, that should be enough. We're going in. Okay, if I remember correctly, I gotta go this way a bit and then hang a left. My stamina gets depleted so fast. I'm hoping not to get cave sickness either. Oh, I see the orange stone. Means the desert's nearby. Here we are. Okay. Let's get ready to rumble. I'm sorry, I should probably stop shaking the screen. Should I hype myself up for this? I'm genuinely pretty nervous about it. Is he even still here? I don't know if he's here or not. Oh, yep, I hear him. Got him. Okay, so this part's tough, right? Because I want all of it. I just can't take it. So I think I'm going to go with just the bare essentials here. I would love to at some point have I think it's called a residue cleanser. These are going to come in handy. But for now, I think that's all I'll take. Because at least those I can use relatively soon-ish. So, yeah. Killed our first sandworm, baby. Let's go. I really need to stop shaking the screen. I don't know why I keep doing that to you guys. Sorry. Ooh. Aluminium. Okay, so the base is way back there on the hill. You can barely see it back there. I don't want to drop because I would probably die. So we're going to go... Ooh, geyser. Nice. We're going to go back and then around. It used to be that I had like a bridge slash staircase to get up and down from that corner over there. I don't know a good way to do this, to be honest. I'm just going to go around, question mark, and just hope for the best. I hope it eventually meets back down to where I'm headed, because that's all that really matters at this point. Oh, you know, that actually wouldn't be a terrible place. You'd have a narrow window for solar, unless you move the panels out, but not a bad location. Kind of like how flat it is in here, too. Man. This place looks like a national park too. Dude, shout out to the devs, man. They did a really good job designing this place. Okay. It just looks rad. I'm really hoping we don't run into any more sandworms. And of course I don't have any of those skills unlocked. So if they are on the map, I won't even be able to see them. But let's also start just shooting anything we see on the way there. Try and level up a little bit. We got 5 tech points unlocked. Oh. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised it didn't take him. I was in sneak. That worked. 829 XP. I'll take it. Yeah, so that building, you can kind of see it now. It's like a lot of reinforced glass and concrete. And it's kind of perfect for making a little baby base. Either out here in the desert, or we just take all that stuff back with us. But that's specifically why I wanted to do this particular campaign mission. It's going to be a long time, guys, before I have the ability to make any of these things. So I'm just going to reallocate it and move it around. Most everyone there is dead anyway. There's just one dude. Oh, that's right. They have the contact device has its upgrade, so we can take that and use that as well. Dude, that's so nice. I forgot about that entirely. And they have an OES. I think. Maybe. Okay. So here's a first look at this ginormous base that's made out of reinforced glass and concrete. They've got oxygen tanks, portable tanks. They have these equipment lockers, which are epic because you can use them for just about anything you can think of. Storage galore. I think they even have an electrical tool. You know how long it would take me to make an electricity tool, guys? This is so nice. And there's also the Wayfarer armor set. And they also have the cured leather armor set. And then they have the hunter armor set as well. Bunch of rad posters. They've got some crates with a bunch of MXC gear. I mean, it doesn't end. There's just so much rad stuff here. Do not make eye contact with subjects and do not engage directly with subjects. We have portable storage, the contact device, like I said, with the upgrades on it. And then we have some solar panels as well. So I mean, this place kind of has it all. It's like kind of perfect, to be honest. Not to mention the double bunk bed. Gonna respawn here if I die, for sure. So honestly, we could just save this base, like repair it, bring it all back to life. I don't think you can actually fix that window. Some of these things aren't just props, they're like perma props. So you have to keep that in mind. They also have a battery already made, and it's full. Here's more ammo, some weapons. Guys, it really doesn't get much better than this, to be honest. Like, this is kind of it. Just a bunch of rad stuff, more storage, Omni animal feed. Interesting. That's good to know. Okay, so here's the heal device. We need that for the guy in the next room over. Really don't have a lot of room on hand right now. Look at the lab equipment too. This place is awesome. I guess we found our new base. Gonna drop all this stuff in here for now. We're gonna want to keep most of this stuff on us for the fact of just being able to heal ourselves. I haven't really found a much better alternative at this point. Okay, we should be good with what we have on hand. Let's go ahead. I think that's it. Cool. Okay, so let's go find him and see if we can't be of more use. Where's that heal? Let's take the anti-parasitic and the basic bandage. We can use all of that on him. Morris. What up, homie? No worries. Let's go ahead and take care of you here. Arid winds coming in. Okay, so he's gonna need the suture kit for the deep wound. He's gonna need the anti-parasitic pill for his festering wound, and he's also going to need a splint. He's gonna need some water, it looks like, because he's about to die of dehydration. He's going to need some food. Let's go ahead and give him some soybeans. That should help with that. And then he's going to need some oxygen. I did see an oxygen bladder. I managed to grab one. Here's some more weapons and ammo. I can toss these onto the oxide dissolver. But unfortunately there's no biofuel. But it is full. So that's super nice. Makes it pretty easy. I'll just grab that and give it to him. Okay, Morris. Here you go, my friend. Let's get you some air. Okay, so he just needs a splint now. Let's go ahead and unlock that. That's going to be tier 1 splint. And there's a couple variations to the splint. There's one with rope and without rope. But we have everything we need for the without rope variation back in that locker that I dropped. This base is super rad. Can I get... Why am I stuck? What's happening? Step brother! Okay, where did it go? Right here. Fiber. Can I craft a splint? More fiber. We don't have more fiber, unfortunately. There's some. Okay. We'll have an extra. Coming, Morse. Okay. Here you go, my friend. Here is the splint. You should be good.
Thank you. Wait, who sent you? The company. Oh, God. I'm sorry. They got out. There was nothing I could do. I'm still not feeling great. Can you see if you can find them? I'll never hear the end of this.
Now I'm just gonna check to see what I can repair. Again, I want to preserve as much of this base as I can. Hopefully we don't lose it. Some of this was damaged earlier. Seems okay-ish now. But he went out this wall. This wall was absolutely just down. So, yeah, there's a slew of bodies in that direction. So we're going to go running off after him. We're going to want to make sure we offload a little bit. Throw some med supplies back in here. We'll keep these on us. I know we're going to need them. Heal device we don't need on us right now, so I'm going to leave that in there. And the splint, we probably won't be needing that either, so we should be good. I'm going to drink some water because your boy's thirsty. And I think we're good. The storm is nearly over, so I don't think we have anything to worry about in that regard. Condensed enzymes this early into the game. We've got pickled eggs, more water to drink. Looks like it's clean. Another oxygen bladder. I suppose I'll grab it, but we really don't need it. More awesome items. That's great, yeah. And then I'm just kind of looking at this blood trail here. I'm just following the masses of blood through the desert. More blood. Okay, I don't see where it goes from here. Oh, more blood. This looks like a battered shaker. Got more blood up here. Interesting. Looks like we have some large antelope just chilling down here. Zebra. Chamois. Chamwow. I missed. We have a battered lab desk. An equipment locker with more ammo. I'm grabbing this equipment locker because I love them. And a battered centrifuge, which we definitely do not need. Another battered shaker. Okay, and it kind of looks like the blood goes east, so we're going to follow this due east. So it says to examine the research logs. I might have left prematurely. Examine the gargantuan containment facility. Well, I'm gonna drop a pin right here because this was our last known location of the bloods, and our goal is to find some kind of research. I did find one. I wasn't even trying to. I just picked it up and started reading it. I just assumed we needed to follow the blood trail. Only because there was, well, a slew of bodies outside and a blood trail. It's like trying to assemble something, like any IKEA furniture, without reading the instructions. It's something I do quite frequently, actually. It's one of my favorite things about me. I just jump into things head first without reading all those words. Probably useful, but the nice thing is all the cool things that I've found that I want to keep, I can now leave it here. Okay, this locker should be... Wow, there's so many cool things here. I love it. Let's do that, that. We can leave the Jack pistol here, I suppose. No, let's just leave this one. Heaps of ammo. We could just toss those in. We could keep this guy. Another vaccine. Eggs. Enzymes. Tons of water. So that's nice. The oxygen bladder we can probably toss back into here. I didn't see any biofuel anywhere, so hopefully there's... Wow, there's even a plumb sink too. Hopefully there's a biofuel composter in here somewhere. Otherwise, I'm sure we could just make one. It's not the end of the world. We're looking for more lab notes. That's 3 of 5. We just need one more. Is it in here? I don't see the sparkly notepad. Ooh, nice book on the ground. Oh, you know what? I just saw it. Just for a flash of a moment. It's right here. That's 4. Let's check upstairs. Oh, there we go.
Follow the trail, moron, unless you want to end up mauled like Morris.
How rude. Yeah, so these windows are like perma broken. Kinda sucks, because I don't think you can like pick it up and deploy it again. I think it just stays cracked. But it's fixed. You can't repair it any more than that. It just stays that way. So unfortunately, I don't really know what to do about that, to be honest. I don't really think there's anything I can do. So yeah, kind of just bummed. But there's an icebox, a biofuel stove, there's a kitchen corner bench, a kitchen bench. It'd be so long before we could actually make that. There's even a fire extinguisher here with a fire extinguisher wall mount. I mean, come on. It doesn't really get better than this. So, yeah, we're definitely... Either this is my new base, or... I mean, I take a long time to tear this all down and take it with me. Anyway, we need to now go outside and grab these biochips. Looks like this. We need to grab the biochip from 003 and 004, which, looking at these, it looks like Grumble and Zuzu are the subjects in question. So we have 02, 04, and who's the 03 then, if that's the case? Ah, here we go. Something Jack. Silverback Jack? Okay. I'm guessing he's our number 3. Huh. Okay, so Silverback Jack is number 3, and Zuzu is number 4. I believe I got that correct. Either way, we're going after 2 Gargantuan. It's kind of a weird play on words. It's like orangutan and gargantuan. Yeah. I don't know. I can definitely see why this campaigns, why I got mixed reviews. For sure, Z. But it is 22:15. It's pitch black. There are cave worms out here. We have a pistol, a shotgun, a bow, and a knife, and a dream. So we're just gonna make this work somehow. Just gonna follow this blood trail. Find enraged hyena. Ow. I was doing so well until the last guy got me. Can I get some food buffs going? That was rough. Okay. Oh. This is 003. So this must be Zuzu. Or I don't remember at this point.
This research, it looks barbaric.
Okay, we got more blood. I don't see which way it's going. I assume it was this way? Maybe I assume wrong. I saw the blood splatter here. Does it go... Does it go this way? Oh yeah, it does, right here. Yep, there's more right there. Aluminium. More blood splatter. I think we're going the right way still. Yep, we got more battered shaker. Some battered lab equipment. Looks like more blood there. Yep, yep. Okay. Another spot here. More blood. Looks like more up there as well. Yeah, we're just following a blood trail through the desert in the sand. I'm really hoping nothing pops up out of the ground to kill us. That'd be rough. Get into another sandworm fight. Honestly though, even though if he did, I feel like with the amount of ammo I have, I'm definitely prepared now for a fight. Battered microscope, huh? Interesting. Got some more blood. Okay. Looks like more blood here as well. And more blood here as well. Can't. Oh.
I think he wants to chat. You'll have to defend yourself.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was intense. What is in his hand? Sonic device. Based on the findings from the research station. I don't even know what that means. But here's 004. So we have 04, 03, and 02. Okay, so our drop pod, our Cenotype drop pod. Oh gosh, no way, dude. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need to leave. We can't hang out. Oh gosh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Okay. Just run, please. Just run. We can't stay here and fight. We'll definitely die. I know I'd respawn. Oh gosh, he's right on top of me. Okay, we just can't hang out. He would definitely... I mean, I have like a hit left. Please go away. Okay. Whew. Talk about a stressful evening, man. My goodness. Ooh. Another equipment locker. Don't mind if I do. That's nice. Wow. Oh. Battered centrifuge. Scorpion, eh? I wonder... Oh man, I really wish I had the ability to take this thing. Oh crap. Oh no, 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 no. Where'd the... Did it just like turn into a small hyena? It was like enraged hyena carcass and it just like morphed into... it's fine. It's whatever. I was thinking it'd be like a special something from it, but I guess we don't. It's just like another hyena carcass. Like it would be kind of cool to take this, but I don't think we need it. So let's just go ahead and head back to our new base, our new desert base. Oh, I should definitely heal. And we should definitely eat. Okay, the Sedentide drop pod I think is just ahead of us. I think that's it right there. Make sure nothing's following us. Okay, so it's 4, 3, and 2.
The hubris will never cease to amaze me. Looks like those juniors never even made it to orbit. What a waste of grey matter.
Dang.
Hey, contractor. Agent sent through the data you recovered. Sounds pretty damn nasty. Crap, I'm getting a call. Never mind. Keep any research between you and I for now. We don't want it going on record or anything. That goes for you too, Agent. No funny business, all right?
How dare you, I would never...
Okay, I gotta go. Corporate are on my ass about... never mind. Good luck out there.
Mission complete. Your next contract can be found on your chosen contact device.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, check out my new base. I think I'm going to set up shop here. It's kind of perfect, to be honest. I think the only thing it really needs at this point is probably plumbing and new windows. But besides that, I mean, I'm pretty stoked. Got this contact device here. We got a broken solar panel. That one works. And this one is also broken. But I think I can probably repair these if I'm not crazy. So yeah. I mean, overall, I'm pretty stoked. Like, the decorations, the posters, the books. I mean, it's all just pretty epic. We saved Morris's life. So that was rad. We're just gonna do... Boy, we're gonna clean up somehow. I don't know how yet, but I'm gonna figure out a way to clean all this up. So anyway, I'm gonna try to make sure everything's good in here. Nothing's broken still. I think it's pretty amazing that this is a thing. This thing is beautiful. It's like out here in the middle of the desert. Kind of cool to turn this place into a yeah, just kind of an all-inclusive giant greenhouse. Like, in theory I can build out floors in these areas to expand the like crops, and then I'll just put crops like all in here. Heavy air conditioner, interesting. I guess it's just to keep it from drying up and just dying. So yeah, that's pretty rad. Hopefully it doesn't die. I think it'd be kind of cool to keep it. But I mean, otherwise, like, it's a pretty giant looking base. I love all the signs everywhere. I'm gonna have to do something about, I mean, the all of it. But yeah, let's take a look at what's down here. Okay, looks like we just got some pipes. They did run plumbing. Oh, okay. Only in a couple areas though. Honestly, this crawl space is kind of genius. Not gonna lie. The battery's at 0. Probably because it's nighttime. So let me go back to the bedroom. We need something on. We need a fire. What was on before? What would have been on? Yeah, so they have water. It's just empty. Interesting. Huh. All this lab equipment, the industrial benches and tools and things, I think I can keep and use all of it. Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you liked today's episode, do me a favor and please give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. It is absolutely free for you to do, and it helps to build this channel. I was looking at my analytics last night, and it said that 77% of those of you who are watching today are not subscribed. Yeah, I'm hoping to do this more often, and when you subscribe, it definitely helps me to do so. So guys, until next time, please take care. We made it a lot of progress today, and I'm pretty stoked. And our tree just disappeared. I'm not sure why, but our bodies disappeared as well, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. I expect that any more these days. Well guys, take care. Until next time.